I'm gonna DDT you.
You need Donna?
This is where...
Move a little bit more that way. Hang on, just stay there. You're fucking things up.
No.
You are.
Your eyes are all over.
Donna's a fucker upper. Okay. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Or am I just talking to nothing?
You're just talking to nothing.
Is it recording? I'm gonna fucking unload one on you, Donna. Anyway. What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. I think I'm wasted, Donna. We were sitting in the fucking sun all day. Tell them about that while I just...
I don't know. I don't know how hot it is here, but it's pretty warm.
It's too hot. It's hotter than your mom's ass.
Hey.
What? Donna's a jealous sort. She's one of them cunts. Bloop! Today's Friday. In case you cocksuckers didn't know, we came home yesterday. We're home from Thessalon. We're what? I'm sure you guys can tell. Hey, we're home now. We had plans to stay down a little longer, if you know, and we were having a good time. But the only problem was like the room. We slept in there one night only because we had to. There was no rooms left in Thessalon. That was the only room available. Mm-hmm. There was like a what do you call it? A construction crew or something. A road crew.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple road crews. One of them was Miller, and I don't remember what the other one was.
Inward paving?
It might have been. Anyway, those cocksuckers had most of the rooms, so we didn't have a choice but to take the one we had. And anyway, we're home. I know I still wear the same clothes because when I got home last night, I got wasted and I passed out. And then I woke up this morning, it was hot as fuck. And I'm just waiting for the sun to go down so I can like scrub the old meat cigarette. Hopefully the sun goes down. How hot is it?
Pass me your tablet.
Pass you my tablet. It's hotter than fuck. I'm not even kidding. It's hotter than fuck here today. Hang on, Donna's gonna check the temperature.
It feels like 30.
It feels like 30. Fuck! Hey? Why's it gotta be so hot? What happened to 25, you know? What happened to like numbers like that? Anyway, we're home now and Donna wants to tell you cocksuckers a few tales from the trip.
Yeah.
One is me and Ed and Charlie dog poop. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Tell us the story, because I'm kind of curious, Donna.
Okay, so we got to the room, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't get the door open.
Oh yeah, we told you cocksuckers, I think, in the video.
Yeah, we couldn't, like Ed tried, he couldn't get the door open.
Yeah, the guy said that the painter was in there and the paint was making the door stick, but that fucking room wasn't painted.
So...
At least not in the last couple years.
So Charlie's out of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
It says, take the car and drive back to the office. And
Oh, yeah, I told her to drive back to the office. I said, go back there and tell that cocksucker the door won't open.
So I did, and Ed's walking Charlie around because they have a little sign that says, pet?
Yeah, there's an area where you could take your dog to piss and shit. A little dog walk area.
Yeah. So
Not too far off of the beach.
So I'm standing there, right? And I go inside the thing, and there's a couple in front of me that are checking out, okay?
Hopefully they don't pass out on you guys.
And I turn around, and I see Ed and fucking Charlie in the field, right? So I'm watching, right? And then
We're on Molson Canadian. What beer's all about?
I see Charlie buckle. No, Ed doesn't pick up
He
Charlie.
buckled.
Yeah. He doesn't pick up Charlie's shit.
I don't
ever.
pick up no shit. I no matter what, you can give me a ticket, I'll pay the ticket. I am not picking up any shit. That doesn't even seem normal. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem natural. Who the fuck falls around an animal and picks up their motherfucking shit?
Well, this is what I seen from inside the office, hoping that the guy in there didn't see what was going on. So
I don't
Charlie.
give a fuck what the guy saw.
No. Here's Ed looking the other way like this, you know. Like, Charlie's fucking taking a shit. He's looking the other way. The leash is like at its most, like it can't go any further. That's how much distance there is between.
Oh yeah, I let Charlie walk away from me as far as he can. The shit, I don't want to stand next to him.
And then after,
I don't want to fucking smell it.
After Charlie's done, right, Ed just casually takes the dog, like, you know, starts walking. Right at the same when that happened, right, that's when the guy kind of looked up, and because the people were gone now,
And
right?
he missed everything?
He missed everything. He missed everything.
Charlie took a big fucking Stevie shit on the lawn, and I didn't pick it up. I just walked away. I'm not picking up dog shit. I'll there's no matter what, I'll never ever in my life pick up dog shit for any fucking reason. I'll take a ticket first. You know how fuck that is? That you pick up the dog shit? Donna picks his shit up. You are fucked.
Well,
It's dog shit. It belongs on the ground. You don't pick it
yeah,
up.
but then you have people that are like,
Donna takes a dog for a walk. Dog takes a shit. She bags it, picks it up. She comes home swinging the bag in the air. Like,
oh yeah,
whoa.
yeah, you're a fucking liar.
Pretty much.
No,
I see you coming down the road. That bag's just fucking swinging.
you are a fucking liar. I see the word liar in your eyes right
Fuck
now.
off. Okay, let's move on from that. So what? Charlie took a shit. I didn't pick it up. Big deal. Leave a comment down below. Do you pick your dog shit up, or you just like do what I do? Let the dog shit. You just kind of like walk away. He's a female. He just took a piss. That's why he was squatting.
Yeah.
Okay, guy on road.
So we left Thessalon, like the graveyard,
Yeah, we fucked off out of there. That's where we left off with you guys.
and we're traveling. I'm driver, okay.
Donna's driver.
Was I driving?
When we left the graveyard, yeah.
When we seen the guy though?
No, I was driving at that point.
Okay, yeah, because I just got tired, like getting tired, so we switched. So this is out on that Highway 129. Okay, there's nothing but trees. There's nothing.
There's fuck all out there.
So Ed's driving, right? And he's like, "Is that somebody up there walking?" So
That's what it looked like to me. I could see something moving. It looked like somebody walking, but it was in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no camps around.
Nothing.
No houses, no nothing. Fucking trees and, you know, maybe some construction fucking signs, you know, because the road work and shit.
But not really.
No, not really
Not
around
where
that part. No.
So as we got closer, I was like, "Yeah, that is somebody." So as we're driving, right, I thought
It was kind of creepy.
there was a guy pushing a baby
He was
stroller.
he was wearing black jeans and big black boots.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a shirt on. He had it on top of his head to keep himself cool because
It was hot.
it was hot as fuck yesterday. And this cocksucker's going down the highway.
But he's pushing the baby carriage,
He's
right?
pushing a
stroller.
baby carriage, yeah.
On the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, so if something comes around the corner there,
It would
like just say some cocksucker was speeding at 120 because that happens. I know that because I drive around that speed on the highway. If someone came around that fucking corner, that motherfucker was he'd get nailed with that fucking stroller that he's pushing. Like, I'm talking, he's walking like this and all of a sudden, it's right on. Like, there's no escaping it. There'd be no way out. Right? At least I didn't see a way out. There's a ditch. If he drove in the ditch, he'd be safe.
But then, right, as we drove past, right, and Ed was looking in his mirror, right, I asked him, I was like, did you see a baby in that stroller?
I didn't see no baby. The thing was done up. Like, the guy was probably wheeling something other than a baby down the highway.
Yeah.
And I said to Donna, like, I kind of, because Donna only learned how to drive, like, how many years? I taught her how to drive, like,
just about 10 years ago.
Yeah, I had to teach her how to drive because I don't want to drink and drive, and if I want to go somewhere while I'm drinking, I need somebody to drive me, right? And Donna swore up and down when I met her she'd never ever get a license, But all of a sudden, one year, 10 years ago, a decade ago, she wanted to learn. And not only did she want to learn, she bought her own minivan. She did. It was one of those fucking Chevy Ventures, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And she learned I taught her how to drive, and Donna's been driving me around ever since. Like, if I hit the stack or I'm on the beers or whatever, Donna's my designated driver now. Why am I telling them that? Oh yeah, Donna doesn't know too much about driving down highways and shit. Like, I taught her how to drive in town, but now I'm teaching her more of the highway stuff. I take her down the highway before, but now she's doing more of it. And I was saying to her on the way home, don't ever pull over for somebody like that, because if you look like 15 minutes before we got to the guy and 15 minutes after we passed the guy, and I'm driving at 120, there's no houses, no camps, no fucking where to go, right? That means for that guy to get anywhere in the direction he's going, it would take him a few fucking days. Like, as I get 15 minutes further than that guy up the highway, right? And he's just walking.
Yeah, and he wasn't like walking fast.
That's like fucking what? Like at least between 3 to 7 hours for him to walk that distance on the fucking highway. And most of it was kind of like uphill.
Yeah.
Not uphill like real steep, but it was
like
uphill.
A gradual up.
Yeah, like if you're in a wagon, you could have rolled the opposite way all the way down the hill. Okay, anyway, so I was explaining to Donnelly, how do you know that cocksucker? Because she was worried about a baby, and I said, I don't think there's a baby in there. I think this guy probably has something in the stroller, and if you pull over to ask him if he needs help, he'll probably pull out a machete or something.
Oh,
and then Donna says, or maybe even a gun. And I said, well, there you go. I think the guy's probably just looking to rob somebody. And then he takes whatever you have, maybe your vehicle, fucks off, leaves you in the ditch, right? Nobody finds you for like, what, 5 years? Maybe a hunter will stumble across you. Or the guy robs you and he fucking runs off in the woods.
Yeah.
And Donna wakes up. There was that one scenario I told you too, remember? What if we pulled over to help the guy? Next thing you know,
oh yeah,
something happens and I wake up with no legs, and Donna wakes up chained and naked over in some farmhouse with a bunch of fucking hillbillies.
He did say that.
And Donna was thinking, I'm never gonna pull over for nobody. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. Anything can happen when you can't pull over in the middle of nowhere for somebody. Like, there was no vehicle around. The guy didn't break down, there was no blood anywhere. The guy wasn't hurt or nothing, he was just walking with a fucking stroller.
On the wrong side of the road.
And not a new stroller, right, either. This thing was black leather looking with buttons. It looked like it came from the fucking 50s or 60s. Maybe even the 70s. I don't know, but it was from, like, way the fuck back. Anyway, let's move on from that. Don't be picking up hitchhikers.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. especially the way the world's going today. I wouldn't be picking up fucking anything.
Not only that, there's no
anybody or anything.
There was no cell there was no cell service in that area.
No, there's no cell service. Your cell phone don't work there
at all.
Maybe some. Well, I don't know. We don't know about every cell phone, but Donna's didn't work.
Okay.
Felt like we were like deep country.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the movie Deliverance.
Yeah, that's what it felt.
You got a pretty mouth, boy. I don't want to find myself in that situation. That's why I drive at 120. Get right the fuck through that shit. Anyway, let's move on. Ed passing like a transport?
Yeah, okay, so Ed, so when Ed took over, right?
Took over what?
Driving yesterday.
Okay.
Because, like I said, my eyes started to get, like, tired. Like
we're both falling asleep in the car, but Donna was doing... Have you ever... I don't know if any of you cocksuckers ever been down the 129. When you get close to Thessalon, though, fucking... Actually, not even close to Thessalon. After you pass Chapleau, heading towards Thessalon... The
trees, it's all just fucking rows.
Yeah, and everything is really windy, and you got to be really cautious there because transports come by, like whipping by you like a motherfucker. And there's
barely any fucking room.
There's no room. You got to watch for falling rocks. You got to some places there's no fucking none of those guardrails on the highway.
Yeah, they're by the big fucking water.
Yeah, you're right beside the water. So if you go off the fucking road, like your car's gonna dive. It's like that for a little while.
Not only
actually quite a while. Yeah,
and like when you're like going there, that's one experience. But coming back, all the like hills, like you're up and down, like it's
and normally I take off with the drive, and you know what I mean. And I get tired halfway through and say, because Don would be sleeping in the car, and say, "We want to take over for a little while," and I'll sleep for 20 minutes, then get back behind the wheel and whatever. But in this situation, because Donna was like, I was getting the video put together for you guys so I can have it ready for upload. So I had my tablet, my phone. I was transferring shit and fucking putting in, like, you know, doing what I gotta do, right?
Plus, you just smoked that joint.
Yeah. Plus, I just puffed that fucking that. Well, you guys seen the video, and the cops down that way are fucking like, you know, they're on you like shit to a blanket if you're like, you swerve a little bit or fucking do anything out of the ordinary and you're fucked. They're strict up that way. So like, I didn't drive for like a long time, you know, like I had to let my shit wear off. Like I was really feeling it. But I kept looking over at Donna. Are you sure you're okay? You awake, Donna? I had to keep talking to her to keep her eyeballs open.
I think what it was is because like the road is so windy and up and downy, right? Like you really have to pay attention.
And then about 2 hours later, because she did a drive for about the first 2 hours. Then she pulled over on the side of that little it's one of those little rest stop things.
But it's like makeshift. It's not like paved or anything. It's just it just became an area.
Yeah, it looked like a man-made area. Yeah. We pulled over there. I took a piss. Charlie Labradoodle took a piss. Donna jumped into the passenger seat. I took over the wheel. And
oh my fucking god, we were okay. I will do usually like if it says 80, right? I'll do 90, maybe 100 on a straight stretch, but nothing like. Ed gets in, okay, and I'm noticing how fucking like I'm seeing the trees, right, and I'm like. And I didn't want to.
Telephone poles were looking like picket fences. You know, like that song "Hot Rod Lincoln."
And, anyways, but we're like zooming this and like zooming around. Ed's fucking passing. He's fucking. I'm looking at stuff as we're going around a fucking corner because there's a big fucking cliff with no guardrails. Okay. And I glanced over.
You gotta hug the corners.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, my heart started fucking pounding. Okay, like, and then he says to me, he's like, "Are you ready? We're gonna play the Dukes." He says.
Yeah. There's a fucking One of those fucking hills.
It's like up, and when you get to the top, it's down.
Yeah, but when you're going up the fucking hill, it looks like you're going up a fucking ramp, and you're gonna fucking lift. You know, like the General Lee, especially at the speed I was going at. So we go up, and we get to the top of the fucking hill, and you feel your guts and your heart go up into your fucking throat, and then you go, whoom, right back down, and Donna shit herself.
Okay.
As I said to her, you want to play the Dukes?
Yeah. And he kept. It was not just once. It was every time we were going up a fucking hill like that. Anyways, okay.
We didn't get no air though. The little Kia's not fast enough. I wish. I would have took Donna for a real ride if that car. If we had a fucking faster car. If we had a fucking '69 Dodge Charger like the General Lee, I would have got a little bit of air on those hills. She would have knew about it.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Hang on. I just.
My dad used to have a '69 Dodge Charger when I was a little kid, and it's not a very heavy car. It's actually light. It's not very good for the winter. My dad rolled it one time, and they used some other vehicles and shit, and just fucking ripped it back up onto its fucking wheels, and he still used it. It had dents and everything. Fucking rights.
Okay,
I was only a little kid. That was way back in the day. The car was painted yellow and had rust on it and shit. It wasn't as tip top as the General Lee, but it was the same car. It just wasn't the same. It was the same car, but it wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Okay, go ahead.
When we're passing. Okay.
What the fuck do you got on your face? You got like
probably cracker.
Donna's got a cracker on her face.
Cracker crumbs. Because I have a little pile of crumbs here.
Why?
Because when you bite into the cracker, crumbs fall all over the place.
And you just pile it up like a pig.
Until we're done the video, and then I can. Anyways. Okay, I don't pass on the highway unless Ed tells me to pass on the.
Problem here.
Huh?
I'm trying to use this to clean out my bowl, but this thing's all fucked up. It's not pointy anymore.
Just give me your thing.
And I can't like.
Just give it to me.
I'm not seeing any holes, so I'm supposed to get the smoke.
Ed, I don't pass unless Ed tells me to pass. Anyway, so we're on the fucking road, okay? And then now we're getting to like parts where there's a truck and a car, you know, or two cars, you know. And then Ed decides to pass. Okay, these two vehicles.
It's hot as fuck over here.
He tells me you just have to. It's just like passing a transport. That's what he fucking says to me.
What is?
It's not.
It is. Okay, if there's a car and a truck in front of you.
Yeah.
And they're both like not going that fast.
Yeah.
And I pull out to pass them.
Yeah.
And I do. That's what I did. You seen?
But two at a time.
Yeah, it's just like passing a fucking transport. It's just as long as a transport. It wasn't like I pulled out and passed fucking 15 cars.
Well, anyways.
It was two.
I'm just saying.
Two people driving at bitch speed. Hey?
I'm just saying that, you know. It's a little bit scary.
It wasn't scary for me. Anyway, let's move on from that. These guys don't want to hear that shit. Metro.
Okay, so I went to the Metro today because I asked Metro to make some...
hang on. At the end of this video, when the video ends, we had some, I was going to say some excitement, but it was kind of exciting, but not that exciting. There was a little cub, a black bear, a cub, in the front yard today. Well, it was not just in my front yard, it was all over the place. And I'm going to add that video to the end of this video, so if you want to check out what I saw today, what we saw today, fucking stick around after this video ends and it'll jump into that video. It's only like, I think 7 minutes or maybe 6 minutes. I don't know how long it is. It's not very long. Fucking... Let me just tell them the story real quick, okay?
Okay.
The fucking... There's a nut house across the street. You know, a bunch of nitwits live over there. and they have like social workers or whatever the fuck they're called. Is that what they are?
I think so.
And they come over there like to hang out with the nuts all day with the nitwits, and the cub, the bear, it went up to the road not the road. It went up to the end of the road and it went into the backyard at the end of the street. Every bear goes into that backyard because they get over the fence and they go to the next fucking street and look for trash, right? The fucking nitwits across the street, I'm not even joking, them and the social workers, they spent almost the whole fucking afternoon walking around the fence, looking into that fucking yard over there, thinking there was a fucking... They thinking the cub was just hiding. They got so into it that they called the fucking police. And a cop came and said... The cop drove by me. I was outside watching because I'm telling you, man, those people are fucked. I was outside watching this because it happened... We've lived here for... almost 2 fucking decades in this fucking piece of... Anyway. And bears come around here all the time. And every bear that comes here, it doesn't matter what bear it is, there are always different bears. There's cubs, there's great big fucking male bears, there's female bears that come along with their cubs. They all go in that same fucking yard and they get over that fence somehow. I don't know how it's set up over there because I've never been in that yard. But they get over the fence and they end up on the next fucking street, okay? So, they called the fucking cop. The cop comes down here, he says to me, "You might want to watch yourself," he says. "I'm going to be scaring a bear back into the woods." And I'm thinking to myself, sure you are, bud. There's no bear there, dickweed. And this cop's acting like he's really going to be, like, going in there and battling a bear. Like, you have no idea. So, he tells a bunch of people, he goes over there and you see on the street, halfway down the street, there's a teenager. I think he was on his way back to school. He came home for lunch. It was around lunchtime this happened.
Yeah.
And the cop said to him, "You need to get back into your house. I'm going to be scaring a bear down the street." Okay.
Did the kid go back in his house?
Yeah, the kid went back in the house because, like,
Okay.
well, the cop pretty much told him to, like, he, you know, made it seem like there was a fucking emergency and there wasn't. Like, the bear, I swear to fuck, when the cop was doing this, the bear was probably already 2 hours fucking gone back into the fucking woods. So anyway, the cop goes up to the end of the road. He's acting all hard, right? He's got this big vest on now, right? Great big fucking thing, like maybe it's bulletproof. I don't know. I can only see him from over here. I didn't record that part for you guys. I recorded the part where the bear disappeared. I had no fucking idea the cop was going to show up. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have stood there waiting for him with my camera, but I already put my camera back in the house. I had no idea the cop was, you know what I mean? So anyway, the cop goes over there after he's warned the street that there's a fucking bear, right? And it's not even a big bear, it's just a cub. Did you film my bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to make the story too long. Anyway, the cop fucking goes over there. He gets out with his fucking great big fucking gun. I imagine it's one of those great big
rubber bullets?
Yeah, probably rubber bullets or some shit like that. And he goes into that yard. He's all done up like he's fucking going in like to take out a fucking gang or something. You know? He goes around that yard or whatever with his gun and he searches everywhere. I couldn't see him because he went behind the fence. And I'm sitting there like, what a fucking meatball. Cop comes out of there. Of course he didn't find anything because the fucking bear is already gone. So the cop gets back into his vehicle. He drives up the fucking street here. And he's still acting like there's a bear in the neighborhood. He says to a female across the street, across Bruce over here, "There's a bear somewhere around here," and he's looking up in the trees and stuff. So the female over there is going, "You get me worried," she says, eh? And she's looking up in trees
is that what
too
she
now.
Said?
Yeah. And he's looking up in the fucking trees over here, and she's looking up now, and she's got a backpack on. She just kind of grabs it, and "You get me kind of worried," she says. She starts walking away. I have no idea why the cop was going around telling people there's a bear like somewhere like right here, you know, and he was looking up in the tree like there was something happening in the trees, but there's nothing happening over there. The bear's gone. Like it already happened. You missed it, bud. But anyway, that's what we've seen. I'll add the fucking. I also want to mention this. The one dog that lives across the street on Brusso, I was kind of impressed by this. That dog, it was the dog that we told you guys it came over it wanted to rip apart our remote control when we were playing.
Yeah.
We were driving the remote controls around. When that bear was in the tree across the street, you'll see in the video, well, at least I think you'll see in the video. I don't remember, but I think you will. The dog from over there, because it seen me stand there recording, there's another boy over on the other side of the bear over there also watching. I was standing over here recording, and that fucking dog from across the street, it came over, and it came towards me, and it stood in front of me like it was gonna fucking protect me, like. And then it went over and chased the well, the bear already started going up the tree, and the dog made sure it went up higher, right? And then the lady that owned the dog came over and got it after, you know? But the dog came over, it looked like, it seemed like it was like protected. You guys, if you see in the video, leave a comment down below. Do you think that dog was like protecting me? I think it was. It seemed like it. That dog's old as fuck too. Anyway, where'd you go, Donna? Oh, we got barbecue going. I think she's gonna check her potatoes. Sorry if the video's a little bit boring. We just got home last night. Donna went to bed. I got wasted, and I got the videos ready for you guys. The ones from Thessalon. Yeah, that's what I did. I got wasted and passed the fuck out. I haven't got in a shower yet. I still smell like that dirty Thessalon fucking room. Anyway, did you tell your Metro story yet?
Oh, fuck, no.
Okay, well, come and tell your Metro story.
Okay, and then we'll say goodbye.
No, we got a few more things here.
What?
What's this guy in dumpster shit?
Oh, that was just this. Okay. Well,
Okay, we'll tell your Metro story.
So I went to
Did
the
you fill
Metro.
up my bowl? You did. Okay.
I went to the Metro to get some steaks with the Swiss cheese and the spinach wrapped. Well, I called and I asked them if they can make it for us. So I go there, right, and I also get a couple other items that I needed. And I'm going to the cash, like in the front, and there's these old ladies, right? Maybe like 62 up to maybe 75ish, right?
You guys want a toke? Hey. Keep going.
There's an East Indian cashier, and then there's a white cashier, a white lady.
East Indian cashier and a white lady.
Now these older.
Is East Indian cashier male or female?
Male.
A male, okay.
So these ladies, right? They created their own line, right?
What do you mean created their own line?
Well, because it was like the guy, like how they just started making their own line because that cash was already backed up, right? But they just were added to the line, okay? Like they were blocking off.
Okay, so there was a cash.
Yeah.
Where people were lined up, and these ladies just lined up behind the people at the.
Yeah, but they were blocking off other people because they didn't want. So, anyways.
So the line was getting really long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the East Indian cashier puts his hand up and looks right at them, okay, and says, "I can help you here," and there was the taller older lady, right, and there's a shorter older lady, and they both say, "No, we're fine here. We'll wait."
We'll wait.
Yeah, and I here's me, right, and I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna buy this, and I'm like, holy fuck, like I never heard that before. And then they start talking, but it wasn't like a whisper. These ladies didn't even know each other, okay?
What did they say?
Well, they were talking about how they would never go, to an East Indian cashier, right? And they're fine with that, and
Well, it's hard sometimes because I have a hard time with it. I'm not racist enough. I have no problem with anybody, you know what I mean? But the thing is, people from another country are different than what you are. You know what I mean?
Like the lady's like, I would never go.
And when we go to a cashier that is an East Indian, they always seem to be picking their nose and they have their finger right up, like it's normal, like it doesn't matter if but I don't want you touching my fucking stuff after with their they, you know what I mean? It's like fuck.
Yeah,
You know, I'm getting tired of Donna fucking... What are those things called you got on the counter?
Lysol wipes?
I'm tired of her Lysol wiping my groceries. You know? All our canned goods get Lysol wiped.
She says, I would rather just stand here and wait. The one lady and the other lady's like, oh, I know. I know, she says, I would.
And also, when they're ringing your shit through, they're just fucking throwing it. You know what I mean? Usually the cashier just put it down and it just goes on the fucking belt and rolls down to you. These motherfuckers whip it into a fucking pile. Looks like it ends up like a teepee shaped like you're going to start a fucking fire. And then they hit the belt and send it down to you. And all your shit's all fucking smashed. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You cocksucker. You son of a fucking whore. What do I have to pay for this shit. And with inflation, I'm paying extra for thrown groceries now. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
What's with the guy in the dumpster?
Well, I got a coffee this morning at the Tim Hortons at the Esso, and they have some dumpsters, okay? Behind the like at the drive-thru on your right-hand side. So the
We're in Timmins, Ontario, for those of you that didn't know.
Well, this is the thing.
Way up in Canada.
I placed my order, right? And I just happened to look over, and I see a guy at the dumpster, right?
What did you do at the dumpster?
Well, this is the thing. First, I was like, oh, that's fucking sad. Like, you're going through the dumpster for food, right?
You didn't give him nothing?
No, I didn't. Because then something else happened, okay? And I was going to give him something. I was going to, like, it was...
We don't usually give hobolos fucking money, but if we see them going through the fucking trash, that's a different story. We'll help them out.
Yeah,
like,
so I was like...
Nobody should be digging through the trash for a fucking meal.
No, that's what I thought was happening, okay? And I was thinking, fuck, like, I'll give him some fucking change, you know, so you can get... You gotta be fucking hungry if you're going through the dumpster, right? But then, like, and the line was
You
slow.
hungry like that bear we seen today.
But then I noticed, right, like, he wasn't moving, right?
Guy wasn't moving?
Yeah, like
was he dead?
He was standing up, right?
Oh.
But he was so fucked up on the drugs that when he had his hands like this, right?
Oh, he was leaning on the dumpster.
Yeah, and then he started like the whole, like I watched him and I was like, holy, yeah, see.
There's a lot of junkies around here.
But
you kind of confuse, sometimes you confuse the junkies with hobolos.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the junkies will hold up the same sign as the hobolos. So you don't know who's who anymore. But if you see one of them digging through the trash, well, you know for sure that that's a fucking hobolo.
But if you see one leaning on the trash,
if you see one leaning on the trash, that's just a junkie.
Yeah.
He just did a little too much of whatever the fuck he's hooked on. Cocksuckers. Okay, I think that's all we got.
Yeah. There's
nothing to show. I take you cocksuckers outside and show you the weather, but it's too fucking hot. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I like the heat. I can't stand the winter, but it's kind of like ridiculously hot today. And the bugs. Half my fucking neighbors don't even fucking mow the back lawn. Like, their back lawns, so the lawns are almost knee high. And bugs, like mosquitoes especially, hiding that shit, right? So as soon as like a little bit of the sun gets covered and it gets shady, the fucking bugs start to lift. They want to come out and fucking bite you. So it's like, it's not only is it hot outside, but it's fucking, you know, you might catch the fucking West Nile or something. So, did I miss anything on there?
No, we're done.
We're done. I'm going to get in my road token. Donna's going to tell you cocksuckers about the next trip we're going on.
We're going to Killarney, Ontario.
That's where Donna was born.
Yeah, that's...
Donna was born in Killarney, Ontario.
I wasn't born there. I was born in Sudbury, but I lived...
Her parents lived in Killarney, Ontario. When her mom's water broke, they had to rush her out to Sudbury. Her mom shot Donna out and then dragged her back to Killarney, where she lived for the rest of her time until she met this guy. Until she met the Magic Man.
Anyways, we're going there next.
You know that song, Magic Man?
Yes, hurry up. Anyways, we're going to Killarney. That's our next trip. Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Friday, and have a good night.
Yeah, the bear clip's gonna come on soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. All right. Anything else?
No.
Cigarette holder to everybody?
We are oot.
Fuck off. Check out this bear clip. It's pretty decent, I think. I mean, for a bear clip. Hey.
Behind you.
I hope it doesn't come running at me. Hey. It seems confused. It doesn't know where to go. It's going the wrong way. Hey. Okay. This is where I back up a little bit. I'm guessing it's hungry.